A very common question is martial arts good for girls, or will martial arts make my daughter aggressive? And I also think we're always pointing to something deeper. We're looking for girls and women to feel calm and confident and resilient and to have powerful social skills and to know how to stand up for themselves, how to have great self-defense skills if they ever need them, including the verbal skills to set boundaries, to de-escalate. So we're looking for a very powerful human being that's balanced in their softness and in their strength. So if we step back and look at this, how do we help young girls, women develop these qualities we're talking about? From my own experience of teaching thousands of children, teenagers, and adults, some of our most powerful, balanced students are girls. Every human being, every girl, every woman has an inner spark, which is the deepest source of strength and confidence. And it's always there. Everyone has it. It's just creating the environment and the situations to help people learn to connect to that. In a nurturing and empowering environment, that starts coming out by itself, this connection to this strength. And then from there, we look at what kind of person does each person want to be? And as young girls start getting clearer in their values and what's really important to them, they get this code of how do you want to show up into life. And then the next level of all of this is learning how to manage their moment to moment state. It doesn't matter if someone tends to be shy or aggressive or in the middle. We all need to learn to manage our state in the moment of how we're showing up. And when you do that, one thing that we work a lot on is this idea of always doing your personal best. And it starts developing this inner confidence that we can't give to our kids. We can't buy it for them to work through different challenges. When they're appropriate, give young girls and young women resilience where they really believe in themselves. They're like, wow, I went through that. I did it. I'm right here. And I'm really proud of myself. And that, again, develops confidence and grit in young girls and women. And then when they start learning these martial arts skills, punching, kicking, wrestling, takedowns, all of it, moves that are applied to self-defense, but are taught in a very healthy and nurturing way, these skills start empowering girls to feel like, wow, I'm really good at these martial arts skills. And I'm using them against all different types of people in my class and learning how to interact through the martial arts, practicing personal development skills and social skills. So the martial arts is the medium that we're using to help young girls develop mindfulness, confidence, resilience, social intelligence. So it doesn't matter if your child tends to be more aggressive or more shy. If martial arts training is done in the way that we believe in, nurturing and empowering, everyone starts finding this middle way where if someone tends to be overly aggressive or reactive, the edges start softening and they start carrying themselves with true confidence instead of like a forced confidence because they believe in a deep way and they don't have to prove anything. It's just there. It emanates. I see this with so many of the young girls that are dojo. All of a sudden, they're just shining in this confidence and this connection with themselves and the community and the training. So many of our most advanced leaders and people that help us in classes are young women, moms, because they've learned to connect to this inner spark, this power that's in them, and then they're able to help other people do that. So if you are considering martial arts for yourself, for your daughter, for a loved one, look for a school that is a very welcoming culture that feels nurturing and empowering and helps people learn to develop these skills. Now, if somebody tends to be shy, instead of me forcing them to do something, which creates a big reaction, you start taking little baby steps in a way that's right for them. It doesn't matter if it's just sitting there watching, if it's doing one little thing. Over time, people that tend to be a little more hesitant, they start feeling this inner power and confidence in themselves. It doesn't mean all of a sudden they're going to run around, be screaming and be the most verbal, outgoing person. It means that they're going to be free. They're going to be present and engaged and powerful. I was working with a mom recently, and when she started feeling a little bit more of the power in her body through martial arts, you could see this freedom in her starting to open up and shine. So, martial arts, yes, it could be an incredible medium to help young women and older women develop connection to their inner spark, true confidence that's earned, grit, learning how to manage their stress and their state of mind in the moment, learning how to move their body in an incredibly fluid and powerful, learning to use their breathing to manage their stress, and then the self-defense skills, and then becoming part of an incredible community. I see so many of our students have these amazing connections with people at the dojo because they're training together. It's like this team and they're all helping each other learn and grow. So if you or someone you know is interested in working on some of these personal development skills, martial arts is an incredible medium for that.